Welcome to the visit, man. We back. I had to go on and get this episode out. It's Wednesday, February 4th. Man, been going crazy. So to start out February, just feel like, we got a lot going on. We know we got sports about to start. We got Jace's birthday coming up. And we finna take a trip out to Houston for my big brother Bakari's baby shower. Shout out Big Bro. Can't wait to get up there and celebrate that because, hey, my oldest brother been locked down 13 years, y'all. 13 years he was locked down, man. So he does have a son who is older, but as I said, he was locked down 13 years. So he didn't really get to raise that son. And I really don't even want to tell y'all too much about that story because I'm going to hit him up and talk to him about coming on the show and, you know what I'm saying, blessing y'all with his game. He's a highly intelligent individual, man. Anyways, I had to get this episode out, man, to let y'all know in the middle of the week in the trading world, y'all, we've been going crazy. So the market, it has been tanking. It's going down. It's going down. Meet me in yeah. So yeah, it's going down. Not for real. So okay, we started the month off here February 2nd on Monday. I just pulled up my trading account, y'all. So I'm just finna let y'all know some stuff. Like I took a major hit because we didn't know it was gonna fall this much. So all in all, we still smacking them. We still shaking back and we still consistently building. Monday, bro, we got in on SPX. You can look that up. I want y'all to do y'all research if y'all gonna come to it and actually want to take it serious and get into the market. But we went with SPY. We had some puts in SPY. We had some puts in Qs. So we had a 68.30 put in SPY. We had a 617 put in Qs. We had a 412 put in Microsoft. Oh my God. Can't wait to tell y'all about Microsoft. Had a $77 call. Oh my God, had that $77 call for silver. Silver was going crazy, jumping, like going crazy. Caught that on a perfect timing. So I ended up buying that Microsoft at like 140. I bought one contract for 140. Microsoft tanked. I bought it on the first, but I ended up selling it the next day. I swung these, just because I don't know what I was doing. I swung them because the market was moving crazy. It was moving crazy. Like us all in the group message, we like, bro, we really can't even, get in, get out, do what you do. Hey, stick to your rules, follow your guide. You know what I'm saying? Like we in there motivating, like just trying to keep everybody head straight. But nah, man, that Microsoft, like I said, I paid 140 for it. It tanked. I went down. I sold it for 345. Smacked them in the head. Where I took my L's at though. I took my L in that 617 put because so I tried to front run the tank. And of course, before you front run, you gotta know this. They gonna run it up. And so I ended up buying 2 contracts of those Q puts I told y'all about. And then I only had one of the SPX back. So we took the hits on the Qs. I took a hit on Qs. I bought one contract of Qs for like 400 and ended up taking like $200 loss. So even though I made that 250, 240 over there with Microsoft, I ended up losing 200. And then not to mention SPX, I paid $470 for SPX, and then SPX, oh my Lord, ended up selling it for 100. So that was a major bust. But I love my SPX, y'all. If y'all playing futures and y'all play SPY, when y'all go do y'all research, man, that there is the future. That's how you get into it. I'm telling y'all that now. All you need in your account, you get you a good $100. I know for sure if you got 500, you straight, my boy. You straight. I'm telling you. Anyways, I ended up buying back in though. I ended up buying back in to smack them because I couldn't let them. I couldn't let them win. You know what I'm saying? So I got to spin the bin. So I ended up buying. I ended up buying a SPX put, but I ended up buying this the next day, right? Because I remember I tried to front run it, so I ended up buying this the next day, and I paid seven. I paid seven for it, and I ended up selling that bit for 12. Smacking them, smacking them. So, and then came over here to Tesla, and Tesla, oh my, I had bought a Tesla 400 put, and this was today on Wednesday. I done got all the way down. I'm just bouncing around. I ain't even giving y'all the time frame of the dates, but I'm going in order, but I'm not telling you the date. But yeah, I had got in this Tesla today and smacked him. Shout out DC. DC done joined the group. He in the group message now. Trading stocks. Today was his first day in there, and my boy he hit for a band. First day in, you heard me? So y'all know how that be. First day in, mostly had that beginner's look because they always come in on the right wave. But we gave my boy the guide. We told my boy, when you see green, take green. You know what I'm saying? We always want our money in the plus, and don't give it time to go red. What else we got going on, man? I just had to drop that update on y'all. It's crazy though. So at the end of the day today, I ended up buying a call. I bought a SPX call, y'all, for $140. I had already seen that SPY was up. It was already up like $2 after hours. So I spent 145. When I wake up in the morning, I'll probably be up another couple hundred. You know what I'm saying? And we just rinsing and repeating. And also this money that I have in here, this is not, I'm not full ported. When I say full ported, that means it's not all my money. I want to let y'all know I'm not a financial advisor. Don't put all your money into trading, especially if you just now beginning. Start off. You want to start off with probably about like when you make your budget, you know what you can budget with, but we normally go about 10 to 20%, try to keep it there. And that differs for everybody, but investing, the cool thing about investing is like you should be playing the long game, and playing the long game, it don't matter what you start with. You can put $1 in there. They got fractional shares now, meaning you may not even have a whole share, but you got a piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it takes. A little bit. Something is better than nothing. So you throw a little money in there, you know what I'm saying? And boom. And think about it, it'll run up. Half the time people be forgetting about that type of stuff if you're not a day trader. So you could throw $5 in now, and 5 years later when you come back and forget that you had that account, you got a couple thousand up in there. You know what I'm saying? All 5. You don't even know it. Now you looking at like, dang, I done had a payday. Now you trying to think different in what you done did the past 5 years that you should have did. You know what I'm saying? That you should have consistently did. So remember, we always playing the long game. So shares is the number one goal. That's what we trying to get to. And right now, I got 10% of my account in IREN. 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 Y'all can look up IREN. Yes, Ersky. Bought in with them boys. Them boys is down. They was down $9, so I had to. They $45 a share. And bro, I can't even. What they do is it's a vertically integrated data center business powering the future of Bitcoin, AI, and beyond with renewable energy. It is strategically located in renewable rich fiber connected regions across the US and Canada. IREN's large scale grid connected facilities are purpose built for the next generation of power dense computing applications. The company was founded by Daniel Roberts and William Roberts on November 6, 2018, and is headquartered in Sydney, Australia. The listed name for Irene is Irene Limited Ordinary. I just dropped that on y'all. So, hey, $45. If you got it, you can own you a full share. If not, you can get you a fractional share. But I'm telling y'all now, this one here is going to be a banger. It's for the future. It's a wave. Just drop what you got in there. I'm just giving you my little, my little spiel. My little spiel. And that's all I'm in right now, as far as shares. And then I also believe in pivoting shares. So my long-term portfolio is set, as in I got it in my watch list, but I pivot and play their leverages. So I'm able to multiply my funds in a short time when the stock moves, because I don't expect my stock to move, $5-10 every time. Some stocks only move $1 or $2. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when they do move that $1, $2, you just want to be able to pivot there and get it, because you're going to get so much more money because it moves so much. It moves so much in so little time. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense to me to just dabble over there, pivot, buy them shares low, let it pop up, boom, sell high, because that's what we do. We sell high, we buy low. So sell up there and then wait for it to come on back down. You know what I'm saying? And we rinse and repeat. That's how we get into the money. You feel me? But yeah, that's it on the stock tip for y'all. I definitely had to get y'all that information real quick. Secondly, on the job, y'all. I'm in there. Boy, that's all boys can say. I'm in there. Today the 4th. Monday is the 9th. So Monday marks a month for me working at LISD. And it has been, whoa. How do I describe working with the pre-K and kinder? You know what I'm saying? I've been, feeling like I'm back in the gym. They got your boy on his toes. So that means me and the wife already had a discussion here. We got 4 more years before we put in on the next piece of land. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we gonna get us about an acre or so. And so we gotta save. And we gotta get right. So all these money moves finna be real smart, real strategic. And I'm just trying to stay in the job. You feel me? Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. We gonna see. And then like I still got some positions that's opening up here at the end of the month of February. It worked today. Lancaster sent out the intent to return. They sent out that email today, and your boy definitely filled it out. Let them know I might be looking to transfer. I might be looking to take my talents elsewhere. But that's going to come down the line, That's going to come down the line. So we're going to see what we're talking about. I might end up reaching out to Coach Jackson again, see how that goes. So we'll see whatever schedule works, because I can stay at the elementary school. My principal cool. And so I'm not worried there. Just feel like if I need to, be in a better situation or whatever, because if I move to the position that's opened up, I'll be, I wouldn't be teaching. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'll be inclusion. So I still be in special education, but I just be doing inclusion, going in classrooms, catering to my caseload. So I'm cool with that, either or, and I leave it at that. I don't know what my mama gonna do. This supposed to be my mama last year, y'all. Her birthday was in September, and she was on the 60 rule, y'all. So she she out if I Fathowie. She's supposed to be retiring. Yeah, she keep talking about she want extra money and she want to do this and do that. So I don't know what she doing. I'm encouraging retirement. You feel me? She been making enough to retire and still be making what she making. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see what's wrong with doing that. And then you still got you some extra time to double dip and do whatever you want. My mama is very talented and man, so she can go get it whatever she want. But I think she needs to take a break and go enjoy life for a minute. Don't fly around, move around, do some stuff, cause she there. She there. She at that point in life. Y'all know Lancaster take you through that. A little. Meanwhile, every day my boys are getting bigger and bigger. Jace got a uniform fitting in a couple of days, and he about to have his first practice next week for baseball. So we finna see how that's gonna go. I can't wait to see that. And then, cause I said he ate you, y'all. So he is coach pitch. So we gonna be out there. Jay's birthday, man. My boy about to turn 7, y'all. And I already reached out to the fathers. Shout out those fathers, man. I already reached out to my son's friends' fathers, which are Amon. He number one. He live here in the neighborhood and go to school with Jay. So they every day, and they play on the same teams together now. And then my boy, shout out my boy Jamal. When we moved to Seagoville, we ended up pulling up to the football practice, and I ended up parking right next to Jamal. And from there, man, Jamal and his son Marlo been locked in with me and Jay. So they played for the Seagoville Dragons football team together, and now they finna do baseball and they gonna do soccer. So the last one is Kazaya. I called Kazaya's dad. And so they all should be coming. They're gonna have fun. We're gonna just, have a little shindig, order some pizza, let them play some games or something. We'll see how the weather is then. And whatever else we got in store, we'll see. I know Jace just into the video games. I don't know if they into the video games like that, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Also, me and the wife did it big for Jay's birthday, doing the whole room because Jace want his own room already. It's going into 7, so he say he want a little space from little brother. So I'm going to just go on and let them know they can have their personal space, and that's cool. So I'm gonna let him do his thing. Me and the wife got a new bed slash like futon for Jace. So it's real nice, man. The top part is a bed and the bottom part is like a futon for him to sit down so he can game. He don't really have to move around and watch TV and do all that. So everything he do, he can either just sit there or he can be in the bed. And then when he get up, he still got lots of room because that futon folds down and it slides back under the bed. So it's a pretty cool bed. I'm excited to see how his room turn out. I'm gonna bring the LEDs in and put them up in the corners, have the lights up and all of this. So he gonna be excited. We got him a new TV. So he got a 50-inch. So he gonna be excited. I already know it, but I know like we just gotta see how Jack gonna react to this. My boy gonna come in like Rampage, come in trying to take over. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. And that start next week. Jake's birthday on the 13th. We got the Super Bowl this weekend. Man, Super Bowl. Teams playing in the Super Bowl. I ain't even think these teams was gonna make it to the Super Bowl. Like, I'm not saying like I didn't think during the season they was gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but like in my mind, since Bill Belichick, he gone, and you know what I'm saying, how that happened, and then the other team, like out of nowhere, like I ain't gonna lie, they got the number one receiver, so they doing they thug izzle, but I just solid defense. Defense win championships. And that's what they bring. The 12th bring that noise. You hear me? That noise. So we're gonna see what it's gonna do. It's gonna be a shootout, but I believe that I am going to go with the Seahawks. I got Seahawks winning Super Bowl, y'all. And I think my son said he going with the Patriots, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll ask him and see. Y'all, let me give y'all a life lesson today because this is major. So this was another message I needed to get out. Crazy situation happened today. So in my class, I have two paras, right, that help, Miss Rachel and Miss Cooper. Shout out to them because they get in there and do the dirty work. You feel me? I appreciate them. I'm very thankful for them. Real talk. But Miss Rachel, she was very open about it to me, and she came to me and let me know when I got hired that she was like special education herself. Like that's how she came up, and that's who she is, and that's how she identified herself. And you know what I'm saying? So she was just letting me know, like, hey, sometimes I don't get things, or I may not understand, or I may be a bit slow about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was just like, take your time with me, explain. I'm like, cool, okay. Like, I got no problem with that. That's fine. But anyways, the situation that happened with her, because she's in her 50s, y'all. She almost at 60. And so she's been teaching for over 25 years. And I asked her, when are you gonna retire? And she was like, oh, I just want to make it to 60 years old so that I could, get whatever I like. Me and my husband sat out to get together. We just got some extra things we wanna. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, so you didn't retire and you still working and you went down to be a para rather than you were a general teacher, a general ed teacher, like you were a teacher. And she was like, yes. I'm like, so you've been receiving less pay now that you've been a para, correct? And she's like, yes. I'm like, well, this is how TRS works. Like TRS goes off I believe your last 5 years of your pay when you retire, as far as your average on what you're getting paid. So I was letting her know that hurting herself, that she has wasted 2 years being a para, you know what I'm saying, with that pay. So she ain't maximizing that what's her name, that retirement. And she filed under the 60 rule like my mom. So she yeah, she could have been retired. Just got Jack just walked in. What's up, Jack? Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah. So I just Jack came in and said, what's up? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. He talking to the people. The house is really just a racetrack for Jack. You know what I'm saying? My 4-year-old, he a monster, y'all. Love, for Christmas, we bought him an F1 race car, right? Hey, that thing can fit through the doorways. This guy do donuts around the kitchen table. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? I love it, though, because he got the creativity, he got the energy, and even when we go outside, he treat everything like a racetrack, or like, he practicing, he testing out the steering, you know what I'm saying? My boy he loving it, and I love watching him, you know what I'm saying? I love watching him grow up and learn and grow and come up with all these ideas and stuff. I watch him. Them jokers smart. Now, and my 6-year-old, Jace, yeah, Jace is very bright. He always listening. He has supersonic ears. I know that for sure. And then he just want to be involved. Jace wants to be involved. No matter what it is, he want to be involved. So I got to make sure I give my boy a lot to do, and we keep him involved. And that's going to build a lot. I told him his network is his net worth. So yeah, we're going to keep that energy. We're going to transform it, and we're going to send it out there, and we're going to get it back in return, because he already know what putting out good energy and good vibes and doing right do. You feel me? We on the straight and narrow. We're going to build up brick by brick. chopping wood, carrying water every day. Basics. Basics, the basics, fundamentals. I'm still testing them. We growing in math. That's a process. But I'm gonna make sure that he loves math. I'm gonna make sure that he loves numbers. If he don't love nothing, he gonna love some numbers. And reading is fundamental. Remember that. So Jace is definitely reading. We make sure we getting our time in every day. Reading time, playing time. You know what I'm saying? A long time. I make sure we do some breathing exercises, stretch. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for dropping in again. Appreciate y'all for hitting the bin again and again. Yeah. Yeah, no, shout out y'all, man. Shout out y'all for tapping in. Appreciate it. Hope y'all keep coming back. If not, it is, hey, no hard feelings. It is what it is. Life goes on. Peace, love, and hair grease, y'all.
Yeah. Get out my way. I need space to get the fake off. Get out my way. I need space, I'm about to take off. Get out my way. Yeah, the frequency been way up, way up. Get out my way. It's too easy, it's a layup. Give me my space.